M0FXB Hamtech. Welcome back to my videos on the Talkpod M58 and the Virtual Amateur APK. Today we're testing the Enrico S200. It will work on your normal Android phone, but of course, if you want the full Talkpod experience, then try out the Talkpod M58, 59 radios. In the background, you're seeing the Talkpod A36, which is real radio. This APK is a virtual radio, and I've just tested it, and the PTT does work with the new firmware update 1.1.7. So I'll just show you now. We're on this channel for now. Now I noticed that it defaulted on channel 400,000, but I've typed this in, and all you do when you're in VFO mode, you just type in the frequency. I've noticed that when it boots up, it leaves the B channel blank. So watch this. M0FXB test. So you can see that's working. I will try and have a contact, but let me just show you. Just go to settings cog at the top and PTT set, custom PTT. And all I did was press that. And I went back, but also when I did try and PTT and transmit, M0FXB test, it did come up with a, like, will you let me use the PTT anyway? So I'm not sure if I had to press the, go into settings. This is new, this little planet here, I've not seen that. So that looks like we've got some history there. See the arrow, and then you've got a planet there at the top. Let's go to the map. Do you see that? So they've got like a shortcut to the map, I think. Allow. Because before we would press TPRS down here at the bottom, but now they've created a map there. Also, if you go to settings, and this goes for the, the M58, go to settings, go back, that's speak history, that is. Let's get into settings. Sorry, my fingers are too big. Okay, we're back in settings. And if we go to timeout now, look, you've got up to 90 seconds, which is definitely an improvement. I think a bit longer would be nice, but 90 seconds is okay. The history, as far as I can see, is more just giving a history of the different stations. I'm not hearing any audio. It says how many seconds, but if I tap, I'm not seeing anything unless there is a way of doing that, of listening back to the stations. But definitely there's a list of history there now. Tap the settings again. PTT timeout, volume set, but this radio, luckily, you can use the volume. So there's some settings there. Volume gain I saw. Visualize set. Now what's that? That's on already. Visualize set. If I turn that off and go back, do we see a difference? M0FXB test. So I'm interested to know what that means. Leave it on for now. Share set map pick. Yeah, that's going to be the Chinese map or the Google map. Battery optimization. About link poon. And there's the version 1.17.02. Okay, so that's the version that we're running, which is the first update that we've seen. You can see now they've kept the B band blank. Let's just hit it. I know that when we had two sets, sometimes if two people spoke, there was breakup. You've got dual watch and single watch. So I'll just tap DW, see what that does. So eventually, it just went back to this. So I'll just type a frequency now. 146,520, which was one of the favorites. Oh, someone's talking. So better not go too loud. And you can see history there. Oh, don't drop it. Go back to A. And we'll change that to the 438,500. It's become a bit of a welcome channel because it used to default to that. But when I added this app, it didn't do that. So join group. Now, where's the add memory channel? Because that was up here before. I'm not seeing. Oh, let's go to memory.
My group.
Ooh. So we're in memory mode. Let's see that there. So when we tap, you go plus. So they've changed it a bit. 4, 3, 8500. Okay. So that's added a memory channel. How do we select it again? So I think we go tap the screen, then tap the memory channel we just created, and it loads it, right? Okay, it's different than what we did before. We had the other way. So let's give a call out and see if anyone answers. M0FXB calling for a contact. Mike 0 Fox X3 Bravo. Test. See if anyone comes back. The visualization is different. The spectrum looks different, I would say. Just type into Raymond saying that the PTT works on the...
Yes, this is Terry. Ray, are you still there?
Right, there was someone there. Let's turn it up. That was Terry. So we're getting the name that people have put in. I need to put mine in, don't I, now? So if I go to settings, go back. I'm tapping too low, aren't I?
Yeah, I think was it KC8?
See if I can
Good thing it displays it on the screen.
change account. I'm going to try and change my thing to M0FXB. I've got M, so people who know who I am. You should be able to get your name in there if you can type properly. Those big fingers. Space A. If it's a bit boring, just fast forward. Oh, hang on, let me grab two hands.
There was talk that they were going to go ahead and release it to the public, but I'm trying to talk them out of that because it's not right. It'll cause too much.
You want to test it and get it right, eh?
This new version that I'm using now.
Well, there you are. I think that's enough for now. 7-3.